Hello and welcome back, guys. Here is Visual Pony once again with Sunrider, the Mask of Arcadius. We have a few things we could do here. We could talk with these two, or talk with the new officer, or with Hikari, but I won't do that. As I said, you can do that when you play the game through yourself. I will most likely play this game on my own time again, so I have a decent save state, because soon the last chapter comes out and I want to be like, I want to have my waifu, So let's talk with Ava. I think that's it. Finished helping Soldier Girl move in?
All done. By the way, I think you should take a look at this. I took the liberty of looking a bit deeper into our lieutenant's service records on the Alliance.
And?
Well, I found a slight discrepancy. Her records indicate that she served on the Montesquieu 2 days before it was officially commissioned. It could have been nothing, but after what happened with Claude, I got Chigara to take a look at it. She discovered that the lieutenant's records had been wiped clean and then rewritten with new data. As far as Chigara can tell, she doesn't even think the Montesquieu is a real ship.
So, what are you saying?
An ace pilot with a fake profile serving on board a ship that doesn't exist? That sounds like something only Alliance Spec Ops would do.
Should have known. Our new pilot's probably the Admiral's spy, sent here to keep tabs on us just in case. Doesn't look like the Alliance quite trusts us yet, does it?
Want me to keep an eye out for her?
Yes, of course. Keep our guest on a short leash. If she does anything suspicious, tell me immediately.
Understood, Captain. If she so much as sneezes suspiciously, I'll make a log of it.
Okay, that wasn't her. Okay, let's talk with her.
Oi! I'm not going to let you touch my phoenix! Miss Isedold, your rider is in violation of at least 14 different Alliance safety regulations. In its current condition, I cannot allow it to fly with the rest of the squad.
What's going on here?
Captain Shields, I was informing Miss Isedold that her rider is a potential safety hazard to both herself and the crew.
What's wrong with it?
The only thing wrong with it is that I cut through the damned red tape the Alliance put around everything. Since the Solar Congress is in the Carium lobby's pockets, all Alliance riders need to have exhaust ports made of Carium, even though pretty much the whole galaxy knows Heratium works just as well and is lighter. The mercenary fails to point out that Heratium shatters into 1,000 razor-sharp fragments when it explodes, while Carium splinters into harmless strings. Captain, you cannot allow such danger to exist on your hangar bay. The safety of your pilots is at stake here, all for the ego of the mercenary. Ha! I've used Heratium all my life, and I never had problems with it. That's just all damn propaganda spread by the Carium lobby to make the galaxy buy an obsolete good that should have been kicked off the market ages ago. If the Solar Congress actually let people decide what to buy instead of getting bullied by cartel interests, then everyone would know Heratium is stronger, lighter, and more efficient.
Yes, this is not an Alliance vessel, Kriska. Quite honestly, if I really was the captain of this ship, I'd look into that and then make a decision. I wouldn't make an uninformed decision on the spot. I would say, okay, Kriska, you take your hands off the Phoenix. Hikari, you back off. And then I would get Chigara's opinion on this. If Chigara said that Hikari's rider was alright, then that would be it. then I would let Kriska back off and never touch the Phoenix again. If Chigara said that the ship was dangerous, then I'd have her exchange the exhaust pipes. Simple as that. But I wouldn't make it a on-the-spot decision like this. Your concerns have been noted, Lieutenant, but this is my ship, and we don't follow Alliance protocols here.
Understood, sir. But you will excuse me if I steer clear of the Phoenix while it is doing its burn tests on the hangar floor. Shit. Don't come back to me begging for Heratium when the Phoenix leaves your paladin in the dust during the battle. Well then, I do believe I have more work to do. May I be dismissed, Captain?
You're dismissed, Lieutenant.
Sir? Good riddance. Just who does she think she is, coming on board this ship and bossing everyone around?
Has there more problems with her? Apparently not. Do I have a call or something? No. Doesn't look like it. So do I have to talk to these two? Okay. Different music.
Oh, it's a captain! Good evening, Captain.
Our next battle will be the biggest one yet. How are you two holding up?
Don't worry about a thing. Chigara and I will do our best.
How about you, Chigara? Are you eating alright?
It's a little hard digesting because I'm so nervous, but I think I'll be alright. No, Chigara. You gotta eat before a fight or else you're gonna run out of energy.
Not everyone's as macho as you, Saga.
No. I'm sorry, Captain. I haven't really been sleeping well lately, ever since we left Ruvia. It was frightening to finally meet the Vanessa in person. I can still hear his voice ringing in my head when I sleep. Bah, don't be scared, Chigara. We'll take him down together. Vanessa is Arcadius. Who do you think he is underneath that mask? He was the former slave who led the Pact Rebellion against the new empire, right? I heard some rumors from my father's advisors that the man who claims to be Arcadius now might actually be a different person, though. Why do you suppose he always wears that mask, Captain?
It might be to make the Vanessa appear immortal. Even if Arcadius dies, someone else can take up that mask and continue on as if nothing changed.
An immortal leader, huh? I remember the ancient Ruvian kings put billions into researching immortality. Even though they couldn't succeed, the research led to some crazy breakthroughs for anti-aging facial creams.
Ava might be interested. You wouldn't happen to have some now, would you?
I think the last stores of it were depleted decades ago. Still, I'd love to see just who's underneath that mask. I want to be the one who finally tears that mask off.
One day, Saga. One day.
So can I now finally proceed? Okay, now I have to talk to a Chigara.
What the hell? What's going on here? Exposition much?
Oh, Captain.
Calibrating the Liberty for the big day?
I was just finishing up.
You haven't been looking so well lately. Still not sleeping well?
I'm sorry. I hope I won't be a burden during the battle.
You're still the best engineer we've got. Get some rest.
The Vanessar's voice. I feel like it's ringing in my head. It calls out to me like a siren song.
Hey, relax. You've been under a lot of stress lately.
I'm sorry, Captain. I must just sound crazy. Please forget what I said. I've been thinking of what happened on Diode lately.
You mean the Diode catastrophe?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about it?
If it's not too much trouble, I was just finishing up with the Liberty here.
Come on, I have a tea set in my office. Here, take your pick. All of these brews are from Sarah.
Thank you, Captain.
Make yourself at home, Chigara. I never imagined Sarah Command would give me such a nice office. I guess the Sunrider's pretty cutting edge in more ways than one. By the way, he has even a bed down here. A double bed. And his crew is almost exclusively female. Innuendo much? I heard from the reports that nobody made it out of the Diode catastrophe alive. I guess they got to count one survivor.
Yes. Diode was a strange world in a former binary system where one of the suns had collapsed into a black hole. Obviously of no interest to anyone but scientists. My father was a lead scientist on the Paradox project. I was actually born on the science station of Diode.
The Paradox project?
We were seeking the holy grail of scientific technology, the power to control time. Imagine a device that lets you return to the past and redo your life, or which allowed you to restore yourself after you were killed, or which even allowed you to remove your enemies before they were born. Not even the ancient Reuvians discovered that power, or else they'd still be alive today.
Technology like that is dangerous.
But Captain, technology is only as good as the person wielding it. In the right hands, technology like that could save billions of lives.
By the way, something similar was said about atomic energy. I'll just drop 2 words here. Nagasaki und Fukushima. And Hiroshima, so 3 words.
It might even mark the next stage of human existence. With such technology, wars, famine, and even human conflict would be mooted. The power to control time would mark a new phase in our existence as a species, where we manipulate not 3 dimensions, but 4.
So what happened to the Paradox project?
Something went wrong with the project. We accidentally opened a black hole in orbit around the planet, destroying our research station and most of Diode in the process. Luckily, I managed to get away on an escape pod, but the rest of the team weren't so lucky. Both my parents died in the accident. As far as I know, I was the only survivor.
I'm sorry to hear this. Accident must have been tragic.
Yes. I never want to see people around me die again. I'll do my best to protect this ship.
Of course, Chigara. We'll do everything in our power to make sure nobody else has to die.
Yes, Captain.
I'm counting on you.
The tea was delicious.
Really? My sister got it from me. My sister got some for me.
I'm feeling better now. I'm glad to have you as our captain.
I'll try not to let you down.
Thank you for having me over. You must have other matters to attend to.
It was my pleasure, Chigara. You can knock on my door anytime you need it.
Maybe I will. Goodbye.
Okay, 1 second. Pausing the music. Okay, let's see where we stand now. Okay, even more talks, but we can continue here. Well, Lieutenant, brief me on the situation.
Sir, as far as we know, we have five packed fleets approaching Farport. Our mission objective is to hold this planet until our reinforcements arrive.
What's the ETA on the Alliance fleets?
The first fleet is approximately 2 days out. The third, fourth, and the sixth fleets will not arrive for another 3 days.
With Pact liable to strike any time, we'll be heavily outgunned in the upcoming battle. Based on our numbers, I don't think this is a battle we can win head-on. What are our options?
Farport may be a tactically pivotal world, but it is largely uninhabited. We could try scattering the Alliance fleet around the planet and picking off the Pact fleet with hit-and-run tactics. With no risk of civilian casualties on the planet, we could draw the battle out until the rest of our ships arrive. With all due respect, Commander, such a plan involves the risk of the Pact fleet bypassing us altogether and warping deeper into populated Alliance space. Alliance Command has ordered us all to keep Pact contained at Farport at all costs. Pact won't be able to warp out an armada of that size easily, and facing a Pact fleet that large with our current forces would be suicide.
Looks like we're in quite a bind. Well, here we are. The opening battle of the Alliance-Pact war. How are you feeling, Ava?
Hopelessly outnumbered and outgunned. Facing a far superior force with minimal backup and no hope of reinforcements arriving in time, all for a naive schoolboy cause. Feels like one of our old summer vacations all over again.
I thought you had forgotten everything about those days.
Not everything.
Why didn't you ever respond to my messages after you left?
I was busy.
Huh. I figured as much.
I moved on. I went to space and you stayed home. It's not like it could have lasted forever.
Nothing's set in stone unless you let it stay that way.
Captain?
Yes?
I'm still waiting for you to complete that stack of paperwork on your desk.
Oh.
Oh? Eh? Reviewing your camera footage again? The captain shows up at the about 61-minute mark. Oh, right there. There's our man. Seriously, what are you two doing? Hey, I don't know what you see in that loser Chigara. He's just a little schoolboy. The captain's always doing what is best for the crew. But there's something lonely about him. He must miss his home. Ah, made in love. Alright. We've got to hook you up with a wild...
Okay, one second. First of all, I need a drink. My tongue is getting dry.
Alright, we've got to hook you up with a wild night at the Stardust to turn you into a real woman. Some pumping bass and hot drinks should blow that innocence from your head. Stop it. You're hopeless. You better make your move fast, Chigara, or else I'm gonna snatch him away before you... Changing the subject. What's that spy doing in the recording? Eh? I don't remember ever seeing this part. Wait a minute, isn't that...
Even in a situation like this, Ava's still making me do paperwork. I thought I could get away with this until after the battle. She's always way too uncompromising. One day I'm going to have to take her to shore leave. Take shore leave and show her how to actually relax.
Captain, we need you in the hangar.
Hikari, what's the matter?
That Alliance mole has been tampering with our systems. You've got to arrest her.
I'll be right down.
Tch, should have known better than to trust you.
What's going on here?
I caught the spy snooping on the Sunrider's warp core controls. No doubt trying to copy our core schematics into that little data device.
Okay.
No doubt trying to copy our core schematics into that little data drive she's hiding. An unfortunate misunderstanding, Captain. I was merely running a diagnostics on the ship's performance specs, so I could formulate our tactics plan for the coming battle.
Chigara, did you see anything?
The lieutenant attached some kind of data copier to the console. I think she was trying to hack into our secure data. See? She's a spy!
Are you sure, Chigara?
Yes, I have it all on video, since I did set up some cameras in engineering and all.
Okay, guys, I'll make a cut here. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the situation and how you would handle it. Personally, I would throw off my ship. I would contact Admiral Gray and tell him that I would kick his officer off my ship. That's basically it. I would still help defend Farport and help the Alliance in the war against Pact, but no Alliance officer from there on out would set foot on the Sunrider if I was the captain. And I'd be insistent on that. Okay, sincerely yours, and let me know what you think about this.